That's my live stream that I just streamed. And that's putting those two amps together in stereo right there. Out of a stereo chorus. Pretty cool. I'm digging it. And the Ditto Looper. But I'll mute that. But that's pretty cool. That I'm really glad I discovered that, and I can put those two amps together. How did I get my hand right where I want it? Right there. Okay. Right there. I can get those two amps together. And I did it out of my stereo delay. And the funny thing was, the main channel runs to that amp, and then the other channel, the delay, the feedback delay would go to that amp. So it'd go da-da, 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 like that. And it was kind of weird, but that's how a delay works. I didn't try a long delay. I got to do it trying a long delay and not slap back and see what that does. That might sound pretty cool. But I'm just tickled to death that I discovered that with these two amps. And I'll tell you what, man. Those two amps together, that's a pretty clean, formidable sound. I mean, of course, you can overdrive the amps, but if you set them as clean as you can get them, and when you turn the 15-watt one up a little bit, and then you turn the little one up a little bit, the little one, it kind of cancels out the drive of that amp. The drive is there, but it's you don't hear it as much with this one playing a little louder, and it's a really full sound. I mean, you have to be in the room to appreciate it. Doing it over the internet doesn't do it justice at all. It doesn't do it any justice at all. But when we get a gig where I got room to set up two amps, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to try it with that one and the Blues Junior. But that kind of almost defeats the point, that and the Blues Junior. It's having the big amp and then the little amp that's a little higher end, high-end sound, treblery or higher-end sound, and then the bass coming from this amp. And the thing is, I can turn the treble down on this. That one's just got a tone knob. That one. It's just got a tone knob. It doesn't have bass, mid, and treble like this one does. This one's got bass, middle, and treble, and even a presence knob. And it's got reverb. So that blend, that mixture is really, really cool. It's really cool. Just go to that live stream and listen to it. It'd be kind of redundant to do it here, but Linda and I, we played for a while on our Patreon last night, or played, we recorded a video working on some songs, and the camera glitched, so I had to cut like half of it out, but it's up on Patreon, and I've been playing, and it's so dry that I got a crack right there in my thumb, and it's so dry in here that like my acoustic a little bit, the fret sprouted a little bit and got a little bit sharp, and I don't want to dress them because they were fine until winter hit and it got really cold and it got dry in here, and the humidity in here right now, God damn it, it's not bad. Dry. Relative humidity 32%. So it's dry. Because the freaking heater's running so much. Knock my phone off the stand. But I've got a humidifier I can run. I'll bring it in here and run it. Maybe I'll do that in the morning. I'll set that humidifier up and let it run. Because I'll tell you, it's cold outside. It's really, really cold. And I feel it on... The only one I don't feel it on right now in this room is that PV. The two PVs didn't do it. Those bilaminate maple necks, they never move, ever. I've never had to make a truss rod adjustment on an American-made PV guitar once it was set. I've never had to move it again because they just don't move. And I don't know why more companies don't do that. The bilaminate maple neck, and they got the grain going in opposite directions on them, and they don't move. And, I am a full believer in PV, 80s PV, American-made instruments. They stood up to Fender all the way, man. And, even they stood up to Kramer, all of them that were popular in the 80s. Some of them got a little bit pricey. I mean, look, they for a while, the only freaking guitar they made, the last real guitar PV made, was the Wolfgang and the Hartley PV Signature model, which was a really cool guitar, but it wasn't my style of guitar. It was a hardtail, and they might have had some with a whammy bar, but the ones I got the Kahlers on them, and then I got the original T60, and I got that Milestone, and they have all got the same bilaminate hard rock maple neck. So that. And I'm finding out that I like my old pedals. My old pedals that I did away with, I put them on that pedal board down there. I stuck them down there on that pedal board down there. And, I'm so glad for that, because now they're getting utilized and they're just not sitting there. Fred will think I'm crazy when I start using my old pedals again. It's like I got all these new pedals and go back to the old ones. I'll tell you, it's just, that's the way it is, man. That's the way things go. The newer stuff sometimes just doesn't live up to the hype. That old PV amp right over there. God, that's weird. Everything being, like in reverse. The door's over here when it's over there, and I'm trying to point at it, and it's like, damn, yeah, point at this amp like this, I want to go like that, and it's over there. Well, no, if I actually point to it, then I guess I'm okay. But when you try to do it in the camera, it's funny. But anyway, that's it. Hey, go over to my Patreon if you can. You'll see some stuff over there. We're going to be putting more stuff up, so that'll be fun. Winter's here. It's cold. Everybody's stuck inside. We're supposed to play tomorrow night, and I don't really know if we will. It might just be too cold, and they haven't plowed my street yet. I paid a guy to come and plow my driveway, and I just happened to catch him. He was next door doing my neighbor's driveway because she really got it bad. It drifted up against the front of her house so bad that she had trouble getting out of her front door. And she called a guy, and I saw him out there plowing. And I ran over there, and I go, hey, how much to plow a little path? He goes, you mean you want me to plow the whole street? I said, no. Just plow a path to my driveway from her driveway and clear the end of my driveway out. And he goes, yeah, okay. So he did, and then he ended up doing like a lot of the end of the street because I'm on a dead end. So it worked out. But at least I got the car cleaned off and got it to where I can get in it. The snow had drifted up against the driver's door because where everything sits, the wind just whips around and swirls in there and then just dumps all the snow down. And on the passenger side, there's like 3 feet of nothing clear where I'd shoveled before. And on the other side, it just drifted up right against up to the top of the window. And I had to shovel all that out and then get in the driver's door. It was a mess. It was a real mess. But anyway. All right, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. If you watched my live stream tonight, thanks. And if you can check out my Patreon, I'll put a link to it down here, or there's a link to it on the live stream. There's gonna be a lot more stuff going on over there. So, alrighty, everybody have a safe weekend. If we play tomorrow, I'll get some video. So, got that to look forward to. All right. Over. Oh, now the furnace quits, so it's quiet. Over and out. Catch you all later. I mean it. Bye. There we go.